Hey guys, how's it going? It's Chris here, and I apologize for the terrible audio quality because I am driving, going to work. It sucks because it's a 30-minute downtime in my day where basically it's just me driving and listening to music, and it kind of sucks because I hate that. And it's been so stressful because of that, because it's like every single day I always have to stop what I'm doing like 30 or 40 minutes early to make sure I can leave and get to work on time. I usually leave for work like an hour early just to make sure, because it's like there's so many variables with like the towns I pass through and stuff on what traffic could be like or what the weather could be like. So I always have to leave like 45 minutes to an hour early to get to work on time. I always get like 10 minutes early and just kind of like hang out in my car for a few minutes or whatever. That's when I do most of my Instagram posting, is whenever I'm waiting in the car. Anyways, that's not what this is about, guys. Today we're talking about an update, and I want to fill you guys in on kind of what's going on. I'm not going to go over the bed bug situation, although I will skim over the fact that I have discovered some bites on me as well, mostly on my hands, which really sucks. I got some on my arm down here, which you can't really see that well, and some faint ones on my hands and my knuckles, and that's really annoying because obviously I use my hands a lot. Everyone uses their hands a lot, and when your hands are itchy, it sucks. But the problem with that is I don't know if they're new or old, because they can take a few days to actually show up. So I don't know if we fixed the problem and they're just showing up late, or if they're new. I don't know. Anyways, that's a different video. I want to talk to you guys about some video ideas I have coming out, some what to expect when it comes to airsoft, and some book stuff. So let's start off with the book stuff real quick, get that out of the way while I have you here before you go. And basically, I'm still obviously writing the second Origins mini story, and I'm doing pretty good at that. I've come a long way, and I'm making a lot of progress, and I especially have a lot of stuff planned. Like, I have my half draft, and I'm working on the rough draft, okay? That's essentially how it's going. My half draft is essentially these are like the main plot points I need to hit in order, and then I basically fill it in and then clean up. That's how the process goes. As far as that is going, I only have a couple more main topic points to hit, and then I can sort of fast forward some of like the timeline to get to what needs to happen and stuff. Anyways, I'm working good on that, but the problem I'm running into with it is the fact that my laptop that I've been writing on, I have like a Lenovo laptop that I've been writing on and using and actually rendering most of my old videos on before I got my PC. I've had this laptop for like 6 or more years, something like that, something around 6 years. And it's kind of shitting the bed because the fans are broken in it, so it can't cool itself. Why is there so much smoke over here? You guys, I can't turn to you to see that, but there's like a shitload of smoke. You might be able to see it as I drive by. Yeah, see all that? That's all smoke back there. I don't know what that is. Anyways, I've been writing and using that laptop for a lot of stuff for the past few years. Grotesque amounts of porn, rendering a lot of videos, which that laptop is not good at rendering, so it's definitely taxed the PC a lot. And obviously writing. And so I've been using the laptop to take it with me, going to the library and other locations to try and write. You know, I bring it with me to work on. That's what I'm doing. But I can't do that now because since the fans are broken, it can't keep itself cool, so it overheats and shuts down after like 10 to 20 minutes. It kind of depends on the temperature of the room, but after like 10 to 20 minutes, it'll shut down. And it's super loud while it's going, so it's like bringing it in the public and trying to focus, it's difficult. So I need to get a new laptop, which sucks because money. And I can't really focus writing in my office because I have too many distractions, and I'm at home, so I'm like aware of like my apartment as I'm trying to write. So I need to disconnect myself from everything. For all my vices, I need to disconnect myself, and that's why I go to the library. I've talked about this before, but I can't do that without my laptop. So I need to get a new laptop, but that's like $300 I can't afford right now. But as far as money goes, we spent a shitload of money getting like the new bed, new furniture, and a whole bunch of new stuff because of the bed bug situation. But Sam and I both got our tax returns back, so we paid like $2,000 on the card. We paid a lot of our money off the card to catch up the card to make sure it's down to where it needs to be. And we're trying to catch up the credit card because it was in a pretty bad red level state on how much money we have paid on the card, or how much money we owed on the card. It was getting bad because of everything that was going on. So that, and we weren't being very frugal. We were just kind of like, we'll spend money here, spend money there. So we're working on that, getting that back on track. But that also means, since I got my tax returns, that the webcomics are going to start coming out again this coming Monday. My artist, Jay, is going to be getting back on track and writing. Since I couldn't pay him, I told him to hold off while I was trying to figure out my credit card situation. But now they got that figured out. we're going to start working on the comics again and hopefully finish up chapter 2 on Webtoons. That way I can post that, because I have like 20 pages that are just kind of sitting there waiting for him to be able to finish the art so I can compile them and upload them. So we're going to get back on track of that, which is awesome. Now let's talk about YouTube. First off, we're going to go with Airsoft. And Airsoft, the weather's getting warmer right now. It's obviously March, so it should start to get warmer, but we have had snow recently, and in the past few years we do get snow even later in the year, so I wouldn't be surprised if you got more. But this week it's been all 40s lately, which is nice, and it's Airsoft weather, but obviously I can't play until the weekend. I am playing this Monday as far as I know. I'm going to be using my Falcor Blitz with my sexy new paint job on it, and I'm going to be running my 3-camera setup, and hopefully we're going to be playing with a bunch more people. My friend Jake is going to play. He might have some friends that come play, so we might have like 5 to 8 people playing on Monday, which will be awesome. It'll be awesome for the gameplay itself and for the videos that I'll be able to make from it, as long as I don't have any camera issues. Next thing I want to talk about is my channel, what I'm doing right now. I've run into a real big problem mentally where I'm not motivated to make videos, and if I am motivated to make videos, I don't know what videos to make. I always have this problem and I never seem to be able to get it figured out. It's always been a thing for me, but I do have a new video series I'm working on, which I have 2 episodes ready, which is basically, you guys have been asking me for gamer score videos, like achievement guides, or even more like easy gamer score or whatever have you, and I'm trying to think to myself, what kind of achievement videos can I myself feasibly do? Because I've talked about it before, where achievement guides aren't something I want to do because there's too many of them. There's way too many achievement guides out there to where if I made one, there would be no reason for it, because you can just go find 15, 20 other channels that do achievements, that do achievement guides, you know? So I'm not going to do that, and my like 10,000 easy gamer score videos are fine, but there's nothing new to them. There's no new substance to them. So I thought about doing a 100,000 gamer score video that disincluded any ACA Neo Geo games, because those are obviously like the easiest games in the world. So a 100 games list that didn't include that. But the problem I was running into that was a lot of the games that's going to put on the list are either like removed from the store, no longer purchasable, or now apparently broken. And I kept running into problems trying to make the list, because I want to only put on videos on the list that I've played, that I can attest to and confirm are easy. That way you trust what I'm saying, because you know I've done it. But I haven't, like the 100 games list keeps dwindling, and I'm trying to keep the 100 easy games. So I was like 10 short. And I can't go out and buy a bunch of new games just to put them on the list, because I can't afford that. So the achievement series I want to do, first of all, I did an updated Game Pass video, which I plan on doing, I plan on doing continuously as I update it and stuff. Another one which I'm in the middle of recording, and I'm running into a lot of editing issues where it comes to downloading other YouTube videos from other channels as example videos to give them credit for like gameplay examples and stuff, is where I'm going through and talking about every single game that's available right now for free in the free section of the store on Xbox One, making a video talking about that and going over everything. It's like an hour-long video I'm going to cut down into like 2 separate parts, 2 like 25-minute parts. It's going to be a slog, trust me. So it's going to take me a little bit to get through that. But the main series I'm working on is achievement review, and it's pretty simple. It's nothing too complicated, I'm not breaking the mold, I'm not breaking new ground, but it's just I'm taking games, like mostly indie games, because I can't keep up with retail games as they come out, $60, $60, $60. I can't keep up with that. I can't afford that. I don't get paid to do that, and I don't get paid to do this. So I can't afford to buy the new games as they come out and review the achievements. So I'm moreover sticking to a lot of the easier games I've played, a lot of the cheaper games that I've played, and games that I found that don't have many downloads, or like not many people have really played, and that have decent achievements. I'm going to be talking about games with good achievements, games with medium achievements, and then mediocre achievements. So like this is a game that I enjoyed, but the achievements are bad. Like I'll probably talk about Onigiri and how the game is fantastic. I love it, but the achievements are terrible. So if you want to play it, be warned. I'll kind of be talking about what you can expect for a completion time, the price of the game, how difficult the achievements are individually, what the average amount of achievements people usually get in the game is before they drop off, and just stuff like that. I'm just reviewing the game itself as the game and what I think about the game, and also talking about the achievements. And I'm also looking on suggestions for how to improve the series. Like, I'm going to put out the first 2 trial episodes, which are based on Demon's Crystals, which is the top-down twin-stick anime shooter, and also Wick. You guys know I played Wick. So those 2 videos are going to go out, and I want you guys to watch them closely and think about how I can improve the series. What else could I do on screen? What more can I talk about for the game? Or what should I not talk about? Just what can I do to improve the videos? Because I want them to be informative, and I want to entice people, if it's a good review, to buy the game, because I obviously think it deserves it. So those are my plans right now. I do have a couple of other videos I need to do. Like, I need to film the Q&A. I've been needing to film the Q&A for like a month now, and I keep putting it off because I always try to film the Q&A in a way that's entertaining and unique every time, like something stupid. I have this little mini skit thing I did for the Q&A. I just haven't put it all together, and I haven't recorded some of the other bits for it. It's fucking retarded. But it's funny that you guys, if you watch the Q&A, you know I always do something weird with it, and I try to edit them a little bit more funny, so I make them entertaining. But I've been putting off this one, and I don't mean to. And then there's also a video I need to film with Sam that I need to come out soon. But there's a bunch of other stuff in the works, and it's just trying to find the right time and the right mood to film the right videos. Seriously, driving to work 30 minutes every day makes it that much harder to work on stuff early in the day, especially streams. I can't do streams in the morning because I have to end them early to get ready and then leave for work early. So it's just, we're trying to figure out if we can, because moving to this apartment was kind of a temporary thing, just to kind of get us back into the state, get us back into our jobs, and establish ourselves again here. But we do want to move to somewhere else, closer to work and closer for Sam to go to school. So I'm trying to move basically 45 minutes in this direction right now, away from where I live, so I'm closer to work, and also by proxy closer to the direction Sam needs to go when she starts going to school again. And also that'll be closer to Walmart and GameStop and shopping plazas and anything else I need over that way. So it's like, we want to try to move again, but it wouldn't be nearly as expensive because we're not paying $2,000 for travel expenses. We're basically just putting shit in a U-Haul, driving 30 miles, and then unloading the shit back. And it's not going to be nearly as complicated as moving state to state, so I'm not that worried about it. But it's more over trying to figure out when we can move out, if we can, or if we can get a temporary extension on our lease until we find a better place, because our lease is renewed in July or whatever, which is another year we would have to stay there. If we break our lease early, we lose our deposit, which is like $950. We can't afford to do that. So I want to try to talk to my landlord and see if we can get a month-to-month or maybe 3-month to 3-month continuation on our lease, so we can stay there a little bit longer and also be able to move out if we do find a better place. But that's the problem, is finding a better place, because that's basically impossible right now. Anyways, this has gone on long enough. I'm sorry for rambling so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, check out linkinslegion.com, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.